Hi, I'm Joseph Formas and this is Yukon SDP Team 11's team project video. We worked on a data categorization management tool for Lockheed Martin and we're really excited to show you what we've been working on. I'm now going to pass on to my teammates who are going to show you a little bit about the sections of the project they worked on.
I'm Lenny Adams, and I'm going to walk you through some of the functionality of the DMCT. The CLI menu is what we use to prompt the user for their input, whether they want to input keywords and parse the docs, view and select buckets, view and select bucket files, or perhaps run the Excel manager or leave the program altogether. ManageBuckets.py is actually what we use quite a lot for some of the programmatic S3 function calls. We've got viewing buckets for the contents of the S3. Select a bucket. We've also got view bucket files, and that's used to look inside of the bucket within S3. Select the bucket file for parsing, and we're currently in the process of streamlining how we're going to use move copied file, delete the original, and tagging the file.
Hi, I'm Travis Bugby, part of Team 11. I worked on the DMCT, and my primary responsibilities were implementing the Excel functionality for recording the results of the tool in terms of what files got tagged as, what their file type was, etc. This further got fleshed out by Dan, but I sort of laid out the framework. And I also implemented the AWS tagging functionalities as well so that the files get tagged in the AWS buckets as well.
Hello, my name is Klaus. I help design the S3 buckets that we use. When files are done being processed by our algorithm and our program, they get moved from the unprocessed docs to the tagged documents, the S3 bucket. From here, they get renamed dependent on their tags that we found that were successful. If the tagging process was unsuccessful, we put them in the untagged documents folder or S3 bucket.
My name is Daniel, and I'm the one that designed the way the UI works, as well as how the Excel manager works. So here, because we have a command line interface, one of the main things was to reduce the number of inputs that the user would have to make. So instead of typing in commands, they can instead choose from this list of commands that's available to them and just put in the selected number. So here with the Excel manager, now here it runs. And the Excel manager kind of gives control to the user to let them see the Excel sheet that acts as the memory for our program, because that way they can save information for when the program itself closes and not worry about information being lost. So here, if we print out the contents, we can see that we have an Excel sheet already made, and these are the contents of it. And then in the matter of if they were to say copy the Excel sheet and then they didn't need it anymore, they can easily just reset it, just 2 checks to make sure. And now if we look at the contents again, the contents have been deleted.
Hello again, this is Joseph. I contributed docx reading and fast PDF reading to the project. And what I kind of want to do now is, as a wrap up, to kind of run through an example use case of our program. So if we want to just input some keywords and tag some documents here, what we can do is go ahead and select a bucket, select a file within that bucket, which is a docx file. I'm going to proceed, put in some words we might want to search for. So as you can see, categorization didn't show up, but paper and the did. So I might want to tag this with paper and the, for example. And as you can see here, the file was tagged in AWS and saved in an Excel file. That concludes our demonstration, and thank you so much for watching our video.